Y'all are like my secondary family. Shin Shin, whatever you just told me worked because she's passed out. So it worked.
Coach girl.
Jones too. The pacifier thing, yeah. Yeah. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
You're amazing too, baby. You're amazing too. And we're glad to have you back, even if it's just for a second. I just really wanted to like run down um, some of the rules and some of the stuff. So basically, okay, first things first. I don't want any of you guys making any like eminent changes without coming to me first. Even if you just shooting me a message on Discord, because that can get messy on the back end for me. And y'all already know I'm here for y'all. I'm down to work with whatever changes y'all want to make. So please just make sure that y'all oh, I didn't even see him pop up on the stage. Hi.
Hi, Kay. Hey, babe. What's up?
I'm loving the Molly's coming through.
Hey, Kay, she coming in here with different characters. She gangster.
Kay plays zero games.
Never whatsoever.
Yeah, that's the reason why I like
Oh,
Kay as an
yeah,
admin.
congrats, moderator. You're not helping no more. Congrats, my girl.
Just key. Congratulations.
Moderator Kate. I like mod.
Bow.
Okay, y'all. So, anyways, yeah, just make sure when you're making any official changes that it's being ran by me, or if you have an idea, just make sure I approve it first. I'm really not trying to get in trouble on the back end with stuff going on under my nose, so I would really appreciate it if y'all would have enough respect to just run it by me first. Go ahead, Miss Shishin.
All right, so I do have an idea. So is there a way us AP can help y'all out with the green scrub and we body cam the green scrub and then submit it to y'all? So therefore they don't be waiting all day for their rank up or interview.
That's actually a good idea. So here's the thing, and I'm glad that you brought that up. That was another thing that I was going to speak on. Before I even move on to that, everybody like clear on the whole bringing stuff to me first before you telling people, because it just looks really messy and sloppy and like we're not organized at the top of the rank. You know, I have green scrubs coming, running to me when they see me, telling me things, and then it just looks really messy. And I know every green scrub isn't to be trusted, right? We're going to have our we're going to have our share of people, but I just want us to look as organized and professional as possible at the top. So please just run it by me. Y'all know 9 times out of 10, I ain't going to knock y'all ideas. You feel me? I want us to expand. I want us to feel like we
Cheeseburger.
can voice things amongst each other and get certain changes into plans. Because, like I said, no I in team. So I need a great team to be a great leader. And I do appreciate y'all for everything y'all doing. But that's the only thing that I can say has been slightly sloppy. But in brighter note, we got fives across the board from our first week. So I'm super freaking proud of that. Even though I
Yeah.
yeah, big way. But we definitely off to a good start. I know you guys are having troubles with the barriers, right? The sound barriers have been an issue. I have been voicing it. I have been pushing for that to be fixed. So just bear with me, guys. It's only so much we can do as in-game players. But as faction leader, I am trying to push all the important things to the front of the bucket list, if I could say. So yeah, I appreciate you, Miss Shan. I appreciate you. And I want to trust you guys too. So let's just get good on that note and everything will be good. Now, as far as the interviews goes and the oh, go ahead, baby. I ain't even see your hand up, sweetie.
It's okay. I actually was gonna make a comment about the interviews too, and just a suggestion. Because I'm not gonna lie, out of all the duties and tasks that we do as DCPs and stuff, interviews is my least favorite. I literally cannot stand doing the interviews. I know I shouldn't be saying that, but I literally cannot stand doing the interviews. So, and I actually liked when we had an interview team, or when we had what is it, like people who were tasked to just solely do the interviews, because it made it a lot easier for them to do the interviews. And then, like, we just go in and rank whoever. Like I said, I'm always checking Discord like all throughout the day, even if I'm busy and I can't get on the game, I'm checking Discord. So like it's a lot easier for me to like go in, just hop on the game, rank whoever's needed to be ranked, and then hop off like I did with Letty the other day. I saw that she posted somebody needed to be ranked. I went in, and then I ranked them. So that would be my suggestion, because I literally cannot stand doing interviews.
And that's perfectly fine, baby. I'm glad you spoke on that. The only reason I was restricting Green Scrub interviews to me, you, Wick, and Jones exclusively is because I don't okay, yeah, I get that, Miss Juicy, but unfortunately, Mrs. Janae is not no longer with us, and you feel me? She definitely made great contributions. I'll never take that from her, but I just kind of want to like shift things in a new direction and kind of like get on an accord that's more universally adjustable, but also professional and adequate. You know what I'm saying? So definitely. Yeah, no, no, no. No, not that. Yeah, definitely, for sure. Okay, and see, here's the thing about that. I wanted to speak on with you guys. So, unfortunately, I've been getting green scrubs coming up to me telling me that
No, I
they've
had,
been
I had
getting
sandwiches
asked
this morning.
2 to 4 questions and they're being passed. This is
No, I
why
had a double
I
cheeseburger.
specifically kept this to me, Baby Spice, Wick, and Jones
Deja
as
vu.
my DCPs, because I wanted to ensure that nobody was, you feel me, getting just easy interviews. Make sure I do these interviews thoroughly. And we know with the green scrubs, they don't really have ND questions that they need to be asked since they're so new to the faction. But you guys definitely should be full throttle asking these questions. You know how they are in the packet. I know once they get, especially for greens, since they're all initially the same. But I just don't want y'all giving them easy passes, because then they're coming back to me making it look like y'all being sloppy. I'm not gonna lie. And that's the one thing that I don't like that I've been hearing, that with the green scrubs. Go ahead, Miss Trap.
Okay, I'm just trying to get it out quick before my baby decides to sneak up on me. Um,
Yep.
lately, for like yesterday, for example, I have definitely been doing those interviews. I've been doing them from start to finish, and because I think it was only me and Wick online at the time, and we had so many people that was like, "Hey, can I get an interview? Can I get an interview? Can I get an interview?" I do make sure, because I've sat personally with you, Chief, and I've sat in, recorded. I kind of copy exactly how you do it, Chief, because it works. So I do make sure. Yes, the green scrubs aren't gonna know their MDs, but I ask scenarios because they see the things happening. So I can ask you, hey, what do you do if you see two of your colleagues break an MD8? MD8 is insubordination, disrespectful to colleagues, patience, things like that. I implement scenario questions. I know, like, someone, it's kind of weird for them to kind of figure out how to do an interview. So I just make sure they're comfortable. I don't ask straightforward, like, what's MD8? What's MD7? What's MD12? What's MD6? But more like, hey, according to XYZ, let's have a conversation. Let's kind of work through the conversation and let's get those questions answered. That's what all I'm saying,
Okay, cool, cool, cool. I just wanted to make sure we're on the same accord. I try not to take, too much adheres to what, especially like newer hirees like Green Scrubs say. But with me being faction leader, I do have to take accountability for everybody. So I just really want to be on the same page of that, because if anyone ever drops a body cam of y'all, like doing some just like flimsy stuff, I have to act on that as faction leader. And I love the team that I have. I really don't want to make any changes for real, but I will make them if things are coming to a rise when y'all just not doing y'all parts. And that's what I don't want to have to do straightforward. But I will do it, and I know probably everyone in here will understand and know, like, okay, like just doing her job, but I want y'all to be adequate, because I love the team that we have now, and I'd rather just, thug it out my whole 3 months with y'all instead of have to play in hot potatoes with, positions. But there is hungry underlings that are really hot, you guys. So just always stay on top of your role and understand with higher roles, there's new responsibilities. Like I understand certain people don't want to give certain things up, but with all the changes coming, we have to, you know what I'm saying? It's only a certain amount of time I'm going to be here. I want to give everybody opportunities. We've all had opportunities to grow and develop character development. That's one of the most beautiful things that I love in this game, is when I can actually watch y'all characters develop into blossoming leaders and taking on new challenges instead of just like sticking to the rivers and the lakes that y'all used to. Trust me, I've even had to get adjusted with being faction leader and being more stern, as you guys have told me in the past. But it all comes with the job, you know what I'm saying? That's why certain people rather stay at certain places, and I respect that. I rather respect you understanding and acknowledging that you're not ready for all of this responsibility, instead of taking up a spot that someone that may be a little more hungry for that type of workload and could handle it or have the time or whatever to do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how that goes. And with the interviews, we'll definitely have a meeting, because I want to get a select group of y'all to like be able to help out on that part. So the DCPs do jump up, but y'all have to be adequate on them interviews. Y'all have to be adequate. We'll talk a little deeper about that in another meeting, but I just wanted to cover that coast, you know what I'm saying? So everybody good on like the interviews and stuff like that?
Are we given as APs, if needed, are we given the DCPs granted access to interview? Like I said, just if it's needed.
Yeah, that's what I kind of had posted. I don't know if you've seen it in the chat, Letty, but I kind of gave everyone kind of specific things that I wanted them to more so focus on. And I know some of y'all was kind of confused with the assisting, but the assisting is more of like a shadowing type of thing, because it's like certain things I do want only certain people, but since y'all is voicing this, I'm gonna give y'all the go to do it. Now, I wouldn't want everybody to have to like literally body cam interviews from just what I'm like, you feel me, hearing and seeing. So I want to give the APs opportunities, and I want to get an interview team with even certain specialist doctors. But the sketchy thing is so much that happens when I'm not here and goes under my nose, and then it gets sent back to me in flimsy ways. So it's like, dang, now I'm put between a rock and a hard place. Like, do I have to assert myself? Can I trust them to do these type of things and do them accurately? Because if certain people have footage of y'all out of line, I have to act on that. So I just want y'all to know in the future, moving forward, that if anything gets pulled, you know what I'm saying? I have to act on that. And it's no faces. I love everybody in this room, you know what I'm saying? But professionally, as chief, I just have to do certain things in line. And, with updates being made and certain changes coming within the update as far as leadership goes too, I just have